Oh my gosh, what is that?
Oh!
It's him!
Oh my.
We just found Batutut and we're sending a mercenary in to kill him. He lives! Oh no, he's eating that animal. No, the head came off. Look at it.
Hello people of Vietnam, this is Vietnam Daily. Today we are joined by Mr. John Ramsey McKinnon. Mr. McKinnon, do you have anything to say to us about the Batutut today?
I sure am a little bit spooked.
Well, we've heard you've sighted Batutut. Is this true?
Well, you see, I didn't find the Batutut, but I sure did find his tracks. I can tell you that. I was traveling along a hill ridge on the far side of the river, where I had never ventured before. The path was good, though rather muddy, but I hadn't a care in the world. Suddenly, I stopped dead, amazed at what I saw. I knelt down to examine the disturbing footprints in the earth, a print so like a man's, but so definitely not a man's, that my skin crept, and I felt a strong desire to come home. The print was roughly triangular, about 6 inches long by 4 inches across. The toes looked quite human, as did the shapely heel, but the sole was both too short and too broad to be that of a man's. Further ahead I saw more tracks. There were imprints of both left and right feet. I made drawings of some of these and notes of their relative positions. I found 24 footprints in all scattered along some 50 yards of a path. I showed my drawings to the people, and they immediately said that it was the Batutut.
Do you know why it's called the Batutut?
Well, the local people told me it came from the sound that it made, sort of like a toot-toot, toot-toot type of noise. But I feel like it derived from the Vietnamese meaning of forest people, which is something like Batutut, or at least close.
Thank you for your time. We'll be back right after these ads. Welcome back. We're here with Craig Jorgensen from the Vietnam War. How are you doing?
Howdy do.
What is your story of the Batutut?
Well, I was walking with my troops. We had up to 100 pounds of equipment on, so we went and we took us a little nap. We saw a small tree shaking a few yards away, and a giant ape thing about 5 feet tall. That thing started walking towards us, and we were real spooked. It was covered in red hair, with a pair of dark eyes, and a big mouth.
It seems we've got another story here. Recon Marine Pete Scroder, what is your story?
Well, I was a recon Marine in 1968 to 69. On one of our patrols, we had a big hairy ape-like creature pass in front of our patrol in the jungle. Later that evening, when we set up our harbor site, after settling in, everyone going to sleep except the radio watch, we were awoken by a loud screaming and grunting, along with breaking of tree limbs or brush. We maintained fire control, and we did not set off our claymores. It all ended, and that was the last experience with said creature. I told a professor at the University of Montana about it, and it was told I must have been dreaming, as there are no great apes in Vietnam.
So, what do you think about the scientist from the university that's contradicting your theories?
I reckon he's wrong. All this fancy science stuff can't make up for the fact that I've seen with my own eyes.
Concludes our show tonight of Vietnam Daily.
Hold up just a second. We're just gonna let that thing run wild.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Okay then, gang, let's split up and look for corners.
Go that way, I'll go this way.
Find anything yet?
No, you?
No.
How's it? Yeah. Get it off, I'll put it here.
Run out for like 40 days, still haven't found anything. See if I can find some more. Found the key. Come close. That's a footprint. It leads over there. We're about to hunt this beast.
Where is it?
What was that?
I didn't hear that.
There you are! You little devil! Now let's see who this beast really is.
John, the candle!
I would have gotten away with it. If it wasn't for you meddling kids.